Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carson here with another episode of Supernatural with episode 6 of season 8. Looking forward to getting into this. With the last episode we did uncover a bit of, the mystique that surrounds Benny, because he has been that kind of character, I would say. We haven't had too much of him, but last episode was very, localized around his character, really. So, yeah, but it was really, really good stuff. Looking forward to getting into this episode. So, with that said, it is episode number 6 of season 8 for Supernatural. Let's go.
Oh my God! Harry, hello!
Oh, I heard that. That crunch.
Harry, what are you doing? Harry, what are you doing? Harry, help me!
Damn, Mary.
Harry!
Oh, fuck. Is he scraped as well? Yeah, he is. Fuck.
And what about my friend, Amy? She was what? Because you sure as hell didn't have a problem ganking her.
Well, I guess people change,
okay, here we go, folks.
Werewolf Kate go, didn't we?
She was different.
Ooh,
You think Amy
Kate.
different? He tell you he's not drinking live blood or something?
So how does that make this our kind of thing? Because, Sam, Kevin's in the wind, okay? You're sulking around like a eunuch in a whorehouse.
Ah!
I can't help but ask myself, when is decapitation not my thing?
Wow. When is decapitation not my thing?
Hey, Chuck
Oh
Norris.
my goodness. Chuck Norris, love it.
Sam? Dean!
Forgot he was a hugger.
Come here!
All right, okay. Yeah. We're still working here.
We love golf.
Who knew Bobby?
You shut your mouth.
Yes.
You shut your mouth.
Oh my god. He's the new Bobby.
MIA. It was a weird time. Somebody had to step in and take up the slack.
Shit!
Okay, well, thank you, Scott. We'll be in touch.
Dibs on that. Dean cannot process shit. He's giving him the look.
Enough. That's one word for it.
Guys, I think I found something.
Oh, eh!
Is that
You know what's
gum,
funny?
or is that ectoplasm?
Ectoplasm is usually black, right?
You know what's funny? I was watching a Charmed episode yesterday with this green. Why would you eat it?
Definitely ecto.
Not really. Bits and pieces, I guess.
Garth! Come on!
Is that Jazz?
Oh my god!
I remember his
I was in purgatory.
Like purgatory?
No, the one in Miami.
That's balls.
There's not any balls.
How'd you get out?
Love it.
Let me guess. Tooth fairy.
Sensitive subject. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What? Yo, what? What? Wait,
When
what?
I ganked that SOB.
Garth killed the Tooth Fairy. That needs to get explored one day. I'm not even lying.
Heard about what happened with your folks. I'm really sorry. If there's
You're not gonna notice the thing dribbling out of his ear?
Please.
How about getting me my money back?
Don't tell me he's digging into his guts.
Oh yeah, sure is. We worked a Rougarou case together a few years back. He left it in my car, so I kept it as a...
Oh yeah, this is gonna be pressing
What do you
buttons
do
for
with
Dean.
Wear it.
Uh-huh.
Gentlemen.
I found her, although these days she goes by Sarah Brown.
How about this? I'll check her out. You two see what you can find out about Sussex.
Word.
Word. Word.
didn't ask me. Just said something about wanting to do the right thing. Next thing I know, he's off overseas and I'm all alone.
That's sad, really.
I got a couple letters,
Yeah.
some phone calls, and then a knock at the door.
Easy there, flyweight.
You don't take his shit.
To pick you up off the floor.
And that.
You're such an idiot.
You don't get to... What? Okay, Garth, we need to talk.
To be used angrily. You're never gonna be Bobby. So stop.
It's a sensitive area for Dean. I mean, I know Garth's trying to, you know, be uplifting and all of that, but...
Bobby belonged to all of us, Dean. Not just you and Sam.
Oh.
Of the unknown soldier. See, the idea was they took a faceless, nameless soldier they couldn't identify, and they buried him here to commemorate
The
all
unknown
the soldiers who died.
soldier.
Did you learn that in college?
Nope, Civil War reenactments. Once a year, every year. Don't hate. Whoa.
Holy
Check out this
shit.
hardware. Do you guys know how much this is worth?
Yeah, but why open it up if you're not gonna take it today?
That is true.
The cops showed up and they had us.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. Is he gonna lodge the inhaler in his own? Okay, maybe not. Oh no.
Why don't you write your own reports, Sheriff?
You know, after doing that, I don't think he will be able to. I'm just saying.
Other lives depend on it. Tell me what happened after you shot the sheriff.
I shot the sheriff. But he didn't shoot the deputy.
I asked him what happened.
And?
He didn't answer me.
Like, what do you
He just
mean?
took my gun and walked away.
You told me about Don. It helps me understand.
How messed up I am? You think I don't know that? You don't have to feel sorry for me, Sam.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm late, so...
What the fuck? I am not getting a kick out of this.
Make mustard from your brainstem? I don't know.
Oh my god, that's fucked!
I'm sorry.
Looks like you're shooting blanks.
That tickled.
Oh, I don't think that is gonna tickle.
In case they ever got lost, they always had a penny for food or drink.
Holy shit.
A penny.
Yep, a penny. A penny is all it takes. Oh. Oh no.
You should have looked for me when I was in purgatory.
Oh no. Oh fuck, this is not the first time these two have been at it. So interesting, you've got this like kind of network of connectivity. And here we are. And that's how it all started. Because of bloody kids.
Yeah, I might have lied, but I never once betrayed you. I never once left you to die.
Okay. Okay.
A girl? You left me to die for a girl?
Oh!
Who?
Benny's been more of a brother to me this past year than you've ever been.
Okay.
That's right. Cass let me down. You let me down. The only person that hasn't let me down is Benny.
Yet.
Oh, Dean.
Goodbye, Sam.
Oh my god, Garth! Okay, okay. Good on Garth. It was worth it.
I'm cool.
Garth does not hold grudges. Oh my god.
Bobby dead, you and Sam are all each other has. And that's not so bad, man. Now you know what's coming next, right? Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get the hook!
Balls!
He's Bobby Jr. He is Bobby Jr. I cannot. I feel like there is gonna... I don't know what the reception is, but he's Bobby Jr.
Do you want to talk about Don? Hey, I'd like that too.
At least, like, even though that he didn't know where to look, he was still thinking about Dean and processing everything.
You had Benny, and you got on your high and mighty, and you've been kicking me ever since you got back. But that's over. So move on, or I will.
Oh, shit! Bit rude, that OBS cut me off. Great. No. It's a difficult subject, isn't it? Because, I definitely do feel like with both Sam and Dean and how, they've both been handling their own personal situation and all of that. I feel like there is an element of, you know, how we all deal. I mean, even Garth. Garth didn't really hold any kind of grudges whatsoever. So him going through I mean, you even see the way that he is donning being Bobby Jr. We'll obviously get onto that in a moment, because I feel like it's a bit of a big subject anyways on itself. But there is that whole situation on how he's dealing with certain things. And it's the same with, you know, Sam and Dean. With Dean, and I get it with Benny. I mean, yeah, you could say that Sam has no right to talk about the fact that, well, you're befriending Benny, a vampire, and all of that. And in the past, we've seen vampires who more lean towards a, you know, better side, like Lenore, for example. Amber Benson, who, of course, yeah, always a delight, but I feel like she's a pretty prominent example, given the fact that Benny's a vampire, Lenore was a vampire, so, yeah. But with, you know, there's the whole Amy mention, of course, and then that's going to be an obviously controversial debate anyways in itself, given what Dean did. But there you go, Dean might have learned some shit in Purgatory. Dean might have developed a little bit of a soft spot, but there have been like creatures out there that, okay, well, they haven't really given us a reason to why they should be dealt with. So yeah, but obviously we've not seen everything in regards to Purgatory, in regards to Benny and Dean's relationship, in terms of what happened to Cass, etc., etc. So and there are obviously some stuff that Dean is keeping hush-hush. It's the same with Sam, I guess, in regards to keeping some things hush-hush with him and Amy. Obviously, it's not going to be as action-packed as, you know, Purgatory. But, I mean, you had in this episode where he did open up about Dean, and he was still feeling it when it came to Dean being gone. Like, it was a few months when he went to Amelia's door. But he's still upset about things. But he just doesn't know where to look. And to be fair, he may as well. It's not ideal, is it, in terms of you know, him shifting his focus and all of that. But he, you know, found confidence with Amelia. Especially with a little bit of the backstory that she went through, and you know, they had each other. So, and that really put pause for Sam, because of the fact that he wasn't sure what to do. He was all alone. And again, there's that confidence with Amelia when it came to both of them are struggling, both of them have lost someone close to them. And they just don't know where to go from here. So they and not just that though, but it's the fact that he did have feelings for Amelia. So obviously there was the whole pity talk that Amelia was trying to throw at Sam, but I mean, you knew that, you know, he liked her anyway. So yeah. I'm still, you know, not vibing with that dynamic. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. It might just be me. I just don't have a little. I just don't feel that spark, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But like I said, it might not have been the ideal way of dealing with things, but I do feel like it was like it's a situation where you obviously want to understand all corners, all of why Dean is pissed, why Sam is angry in his own degree as well. Because you don't want to be like, you know what, I'm 100% on Dean's side, or I'm 100% on Sam's side. You've got to see where both sides are coming from, I would say. It's not all black and white, and that's the same thing with, Dean and Benny, really. It's not all black and white in terms of, okay, well, he's a vampire, kill him. I don't trust him, so, but, Dean's got his reasons to. He's not stubborn. I mean, he is at times, but you get the idea. He's not going to blindly trust a vampire or whatever, especially with Dean's, with Dean's, thought process and all of that, in the past. And again, there's more to unpack in that relationship. So, yeah, but you could understand why Dean is feeling a bit hurt in Sam not looking for him. So yeah, but especially especially if you don't tell Dean, I have been thinking about you and all of that, and you just say to him, you just say to Dean, yeah, I did settle down, etc. It does become a bit of a wound to tear, doesn't it? So, I mean, it's all well and good when you are thinking about the fact that, yeah, I did try to look for I did think about you, should I say. But to be told that, what could I do? I may as well retire for the year. It does hurt a bit, so yeah. But that's it. Dean, all he's attained really is that, long story short, I found a girl to settle down with, and there you go. Dean just worries that that's it. That's it. You just didn't know. You just didn't have a starting block to look for me, etc. So, yeah. But it was gonna get especially with the bad Penny. Yeah, it was going to get ugly when Dean got possessed. Not their first rodeo, like I said. Where we've had a brotherly possession, or possessions, plural maybe. And they've decided to throw hands with a lot on their mind. Obviously, with Dean, there was a lot on his mind in regards to, being ditched, being in purgatory, and Sam's resentment about Benny, and how he was still feeling a bit hurt in regards to season 7 it might not just be season 7 really, but I just say that because everyone's ditched me, Cass, you, etc. Because of course we don't know what's happened to Cass in purgatory, so he could be like, oh, this is deja vu from season 7, when Cass just decides to hurt me. Oh, it's happened again. So yeah, but obviously that's also been on top of his mind as well, Cass as well. So yeah, but that's it though. Like I said, at the end of the day, you try to understand both corners when it comes to the agony that Sam is going through in terms of Dean just bad mouthing Amelia, and not just that though, but how Sam wanted to try and settle down. I mean, he did think about Dean, etc. Sure, and then you've got Dean's side of things where he's bad mouthing Benny, and whereas Dean struggled in purgatory, it just hurts you when you've gotten that acknowledgement. You didn't even look for me, so And of course, you peer into Sam's story with Amelia in this episode, where both her and Sam are lost, etc. And they want to open up, and they want to, so they want to try and look out for one another. So, like I said, there are some ways that might be controversial to the other, etc. But yeah, I mean, you do try to look at things. You try to look at both sides openly as possible, because you don't want to be like, oh, like I said, you don't want to be on, it's not a black and white situation when it comes to Dean's in the right, Sam's in the wrong, or vice versa. So, yeah. Of course, there might be some controversial, there might be, certain comments made in regards to, and it's fine, because everyone has those opinions if, people are against what Sam did, or are against what Dean did, should I say, as well. But like I said, with me, I'm trying to, because, I know that Sam wouldn't be selfish, etc. And he would love to pull his brother from purgatory, yeah. And maybe he would have done shit differently. And maybe, as Garth said, the past is the past. And that's it, though. Like, yeah, it wasn't the best situation to go about things. And, you know what, I wish I could do better, but the only thing I could do is try to be better. And if this situation comes about again, I know what to do. So yeah, because we all learn from our mistakes and all. Well, I say we all learn from our mistakes. There are some people who just love history to repeat itself, apparently, but it does show that growth. And we're only at season 8 of Supernatural. So there's still a lot of wiggle room for growth in these characters. And that's it, though. With Sam, maybe, the way he dealt with the situation with Amelia, whilst Dean was battling away, maybe Sam could have, done stuff better in the past, but the past is the past, as Garth said, and there's nothing really he could have done about it. But like I said, there is no way there is no side of me that thinks, okay, well, Sam is deliberately being selfish, etc. He's like, you know what, I don't know where to look for Dean, so lost cause or whatever. He did want to settle down and all of that. He didn't know where the possibility of Dean where Dean could be, I guess you could say. So, and I'm sure he will feel bad, will Sam. So, because they have gone through a lot, have Sam and Dean, in regards to making mistakes and all of that. I say that because obviously Dean called Sam out in regards to the mistakes and all of that, in regards to certain choices made. But again, certain choices can be mistakes. So, and of course, Sam is going to be regretful about, I guess the things that Dean called him out on when, they were sparring. Like he is going to feel bad about, how he might have handled the situation. It's just like general thinking, really. At least for me, I guess you could say. I don't want to throw myself into the ring here, but it's not as heavy as what Sam has gone through or whatever. But it's just a day-to-day thing for me, like where something happens just in general. Like I don't know, what's a good example? What is a good example? Like role playing, for example. I guess you could say D&D. There is always, 9 times out of 10, there is always going to be that thought after the session, like, oh, I should have said this, and if I did, then it would have been great. But it is done, and yeah, sometimes there'll be that moment where you're thinking, I should have said this. This would have been a greater thing to say than what I originally said. I know it might be a lousy comparison, but again, that's how I'm comparing the whole situation when it comes to Sam. I guess you could say. So, like, you just say something, and then 15, 30 minutes later, you're thinking, you know what? I'm kicking myself because I didn't say this, and it would have been a way better thing to say, but oops. So, yeah. But there was the whole Garth situation as well, which I don't know if that's going to piss off people, because my mind was thinking when he was, pulling some of the mannerisms and all of that, and, he was going bald and calling idiot, and I was thinking this might piss off some people. I mean, it's been close to a full season, so a full year, for those who watched Supernatural in lifetime, I guess. I can see some people just being not too pleased with the fact that Garth is trying to be Bobby Jr., I guess you could say. Because Bobby was a character that we all loved so much, and Bobby is a character that, is seared into our hearts forever. And, as said, no one can replace Bobby, and that's a truth. But the legacy can continue, and for Garth, you could really see that he wasn't trying to offend. He wasn't. I mean, again, it's all about going a better way about it. Maybe, I guess you could say, but he had his reasonings, I guess you could say, when it came to why he was, I guess, mimicking Bobby. He was more so doing it out of love and out of respect and honoring his legacy, rather than just okay, well, we need a void to fill. So, because he even said something along the lines of Bobby was like, he was very instrumental to, not just used to, which, rings true, because yes, Sam and Dean are the stars of the show. They're the main stars of the show, of course, but Bobby has also touched a lot of lives in the hunting gig, and someone's really got to be that network connectivity for other hunters, and that's where Garth can come in. So, yeah. And it was really, really great to see, Garth just in general. It was just really wonderful to see him just shine in his element. So yeah, and even, with how he really came around to Dean as well, again, in this episode was just great, because, Dean was obviously going to feel a bit pissed off about what Garth was doing. As I imagine, because obviously with season 7, I would say, handled Bobby's demise a lot worse. So of course, with Garth pulling certain mannerisms and all that shit, yeah, you even saw his face. He was not chill. But I think Garth does know that. Garth does not have any intentions of replacing Bobby. He just wants to carry on that. He just wants to carry on that legacy to show how much Bobby meant of a positive impact to the hunting gig. So, yeah. But like I said, I could imagine that there would be some people who would just be a bit peeved, because Bobby was a great icon for Supernatural. So you have Garth, who's only been in a few episodes, who was parading around in his cap, using his mannerisms, etc. You can see some people being like, I don't know. So, yeah. Because there were even moments in this episode where I'm like, I don't know, Garth, maybe saying this and that might not be the best thing to do at the minute, but yeah. But I did really love Garth's inclusion in this episode, so I also love the fact that he wasn't affected. He doesn't hold grudges whatsoever. And you kind of got that when he was voluntarily picking up the bloody penny, because yeah, he didn't get affected, and you were like, yeah, he's just too carefree. He you know what? Water under the bridge. That's Scarf's motto, isn't it? But he even explained himself. As I said, the past is the past, and yeah, we just chill on your Sega Genesis. Good choice. That was my first console. So he's just very, very chill. And he's just so nice. So he's a character that you don't want to get like you. If you decide to take the piss out of him or anything like that, yeah, it's bad news, isn't it? Because it's like, you don't do that. He's too nice. What the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, really loved this episode. Like I said, you could really see for both Sam and Dean's cases when it comes to their grudges and all that shit. You can see reasonings for both characters, for both, you know, why they're reacting like this and why Sam did that and all that shit. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was, it was just really, really great stuff this episode. So, yeah. But I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!